What's up, guys? Jamie the Spirit Coach here to give you guys a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome, Scorpio. This message is going to be for you. So for today, we're going to be doing a spread that I kind of created based off of an activity that I like to do for myself when I'm feeling stuck or confused, or I'm looking for an answer and I'm having trouble coming up with the answer, right? So ultimately, I believe that we all have the answers that we seek within us. And so it's best to ask your mind, your body, your heart, your higher self, what that answer is. So I have a little exercise that I do sometimes where I close my eyes and I imagine a triangle. At the top of the triangle is my head, bottom right is my heart, bottom left is my body. So I ask each of those areas my question, and I go with the average answer, right? So that's how I come up with my answers sometimes when I'm feeling confused. So I've created a spread that we can kind of do the same type of thing. We're going to pull some cards from our Enchanted Map Oracle deck for the first 3 questions, and then for the 4th question we will pull from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. So Scorpio, feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading resonates for you. It really helps to get that feedback from you guys, and also boosts the channel, you know, and gives it support so that the messages can reach all of you guys out there. So I really thank you. I'm so grateful for you. I love you, and I hope you enjoy this reading. So here we go. We're going to jump right in, and we're going to find out what's in the headspace for you, Scorpio. What's going on in that mind of yours? For Scorpio, Spirit, what messages can we get for Scorpio? What is going on in the headspace for Scorpio, Spirit? Talisman. Ooh, I'm going to have to read from the book on that one. But I feel like that's a pretty powerful card. You hold the key to something, maybe. All right, what else? What is in the heart space for Scorpio? What is in their heart, Spirit? What is their heart trying to tell them? All right, we got 2 cards out. Spirit of place and spark. Spirit of place and spark. Okay, and then what is their body trying to tell them, Spirit? Can we get a message from the body for Scorpio? What is their body telling them? Wow. Okay, well, this one tried to go back in, so we'll keep it in. This last one is coming apart. Coming apart. All right. Then let's go to our Sacred Rebels deck here, and let's see what your higher self has to say, Scorpio. We'll get all these cards out, and then we'll dive into the messages. Spirit, what is the higher self needing Scorpio to hear right now? Can we get a message for the higher self for Scorpio, Spirit, please? And thank you. Can we get a message, Spirit, for Scorpio from their higher self? Okay, we got Scorpio. Your cards are talking right now. We've got release the dark wound and let love in, and then collaborative dreaming here from the higher self. Okay, so with this first card, Talisman, like I said, I feel like you hold the key to something. I feel like you have this leadership quality about you right now. following a path, being truly in balance, like your yin and your yang energy are in balance right now. I feel like you have a little spirit guide with you, actually maybe even a few spirit guides. In this particular image on this card, it looks like the sleeve of her dress is actually like a dragon, kind of is what it's looking like to me. So it's like her spirit guide, right? The angel on her shoulder is what I'm getting. And or you are acting as a guide for someone else, maybe even, with it being on the right side of her. Like I interpret that, like left side being our internal receptive side, you know, right side being our external and outward expression, you know, like. So you could be acting as that for someone else, even maybe for your family or in your job. You know, you have that leadership quality about you, and I feel like you see a path ahead of you, and you are taking those steps to go out towards that. And that's what's going on in your head, right? It's something you're thinking about. It's something you're considering doing, maybe even, or there's a call for something for you to step into that role, that leadership role. Spirit of place and spark in the heart space. So the spirit of place is kind of reminding me of the sacred space that we all hold deep within us. Right, that inner knowing that we have about our lives. It is our higher self, right? It's our soul, it's our spirit, and our spirit always knows truth. It always knows that we're safe. It always knows that we're loved and we're capable. And I feel like you're really taking your time and diving deep into this space right now, with it being in your heart. You know, it's you're following your heart is what I'm getting here. There's a spark. There's something happening in that heart of yours that is motivating and inspiring you to step out and be this leader. This coming apart card in the body, your body, it's like your body could be releasing some things right now. You may be experiencing like some physical symptoms, some physical ailments, some aches or pains or things like that even is what I'm kind of getting here when I, you know, connect this card with the body. Your body could also be kind of feeling kind of torn, being kind of ripped open almost. It almost is reminding me like of like a Kundalini awakening, you know, when that energy comes up deep from the root of you and it spirals up you. It can be like a coming apart, a complete shedding of the old layer, and a rejuvenation, a birthing of a new, right? Coming into this higher self card with releasing the dark wound, letting love in. So any type of darkness that may have been in this heart space of yours, that's what is coming up and coming apart for you. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but there's going to be people around you that are supporting you in this leadership role, in this this inspirational journey. There's people that you're going to be in collaboration with, whether it's maybe your loved one, your partner, wife, husband, something like that, girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know. Or maybe it's family or close friends or like a business partner of some sort. But I'm really feeling like people are coming together. People are supporting you right now. And this spark is divinely given. It's divinely guided here. I kind of want to read a little bit from this talisman. This card is speaking to me so powerful. Okay. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake right now. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned your right to your success. So yeah, that's really that leadership energy that I was feeling with that card, you know, really that's a big quality about you right now. That energy is either coming from within you or it's surrounding you, but it's definitely strong and it's definitely transformative. I feel like, you know, like it's time for your manifestations to come in for you now, Scorpio. This is actually my second recording that I've done for you. I recorded a reading for you yesterday and somehow the reading was accidentally deleted. So I'm starting over with this reading and it's kind of tying into that from yesterday. Yesterday, not the same cards came out, but it's very much along the same lines of that message. And it's talking about like little insecurities or fears that you might be kind of dealing with right now, to just kind of let that go and stand in your power, you know. And this is that, again, saying that with that talisman card. Okay, let's read quick. I've read for the other cards, for the other messages from the Sacred Rebels deck here from your higher self, just because I love reading the book message with these cards because it's very powerful. So I'll read through them quick and then we'll pull some tarot cards and see what's coming up next for you, Scorpio. So if we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it off of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you who have written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has you in its grasp. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. And you are being asked to honor the path of your own love. What inspires you? What feels exciting, joyful, or perhaps even different? Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who have very nearly bent the project that was the making of their career. Because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature, they doubted, they were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Interesting that that is coming up when I did that recording yesterday, and instead of it saving, somehow it deleted, right? Okay, so anyways, I don't know what that's about, but there's something there in that. So do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or more of a personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be without judgment, without criticism, even without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. Okay? All right, Scorpio, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else we have here. Let's get some clarifiers for you. But again, that card basically repeated the whole first 4 cards in your spread here. You know, you're stepping into this leadership role. You're taking a risk on something. However that applies to you, Scorpio. Can you tell us more about this talisman energy, Spirit? Can we get some clarifiers? What is this talisman energy? What is this talisman card? What is this talisman card, Spirit? Okay. These same exact cards came out yesterday in your reading in the same position. Okay, we have the Tower. And we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. It could feel unexpected. Or it could be you bringing in your own tower in your life. Creating this change. Doing it actually I envision like King Arthur, like pulling the sword out of the stone. You know, like doing the damn thing. Not letting the lies or, you know, fears or any of that BS hold this tower back from falling, from crumbling, right? Seven of Swords is like deceptive type of energy, and I always feel like with this, it doesn't necessarily mean like others talking behind your back. I mean, it can in some situations, but this for me feels more like negative thought patterns that you have, or, you know, fears or insecurities kind of holding you back, you know. It could be also seen as like gossip. Let me look at it in the reverse. Lying to yourself, yeah, or to others. A need for a perspective shift, and honesty with yourself. Talking. Okay, so you could be talking more than your fair share, or being held back by imposter syndrome. Yeah, so it's like no more holding yourself back, Scorpio. No more negative self-talk. No more telling yourself that this isn't possible. No more telling yourself that you can't do this. There is a space inside of you, a deep, deep, deep knowing. There is a deep knowing inside of you, Scorpio, that just knows it's time. Now is the time. What else can we get for the Spirit of Place? What is the Spirit of Place card? Okay, we got 5 of Wands in the reverse and 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, there's not going to be any competition for you in this, Scorpio. Like when this happens, it's not going to feel like you are competing with others or trying to outdo others or any of that. Like you are one of your own. You are unique exactly the way you are. And you do things completely different than the person doing the same thing right next to you. You have a special way of going about things. You have a special way of doing things. And your way is what needs to be experienced, right? In this life. 8 of Pentacles is like putting your head down and getting busy. Getting that work done. It's organizing yourself. It's planning. It's strategizing. It's doing that physical work to bring about your manifestations. And it's going forward knowing that it's going to be successful. It's going to be okay. It's going to be what you are hoping for. Knight of Swords comes out just on top of that. You know, you could be getting like some incoming communication, some swift communication coming in for you in the upcoming days or weeks. Or it could be ideas of your own. Whenever this comes in, you are going to want to take swift action in this, but I am advising you to kind of sit with it first. Sit with what comes in before you jump because it's going to be a spark. This comes out under the spark card. So you're going to feel like extremely inspired, and you're going to want to just freaking go. Just bolt. Just jump on your freaking motorcycle and go. Again, it's divinely guided. It's divinely guided. Anything else for this spark? What else do they need to know with this spark of inspiration, this information that's coming in, or this, whatever this idea is? What else do they need to know, Spirit? Okay, Temperance comes out underneath that. So we've got Temperance, we've got Nine of Swords, and we've got Ace of Pentacles. Temperance did come out in the reverse when it first landed on the deck. I felt the need to flip it in the upright because, again, that was that little nudge I was feeling where even though you're going to want to like act suddenly, you still kind of need to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself stable when this happens, keep yourself in balance, you know. Nine of Swords is like, again, fears, worries, anxiety. It could even feel like a rush of anxiety coming through for you. It could be followed by anxiety. But this is going to be a blessing. This is such a blessing to your finances, to your home, to your stability, to your security, to your career, to your money. It's something along those lines because it's an Ace of Pentacles, right? This is freaking huge. But it's all going to be dependent upon you not letting those fears keep you stuck or stagnant any longer. Letting the tower fall. What can we get for this coming apart? What is this coming apart, Spirit? I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more creative as well, Scorpio. What else for this coming apart? Six of Wands is victorious. It's a victorious energy. Admiration. You know, you're going to, I feel like you're going to admire yourself for doing this. For following this call, for standing in this leadership role. It's going to be something to celebrate. You may have some options with it too. There may be, you know, a couple of different options that you're going to have here. But really what you're being told to do is just continue to stay balanced with the Two of Cups here. Keep yourself balanced. Go with the decision that you feel in your heart. But you also want to apply logic here too. It's going to take you need to think about it. You need to feel about it. You need to ask that body, ask your head, ask your heart, ask your higher self, and come to that decision, come to that conclusion. What about this dark wound, Spirit? What is this about? This dark wound. And collaborative dreaming over here. What is this higher self trying to tell Scorpio? What are they trying to tell them? What is... Oh, King of Wands. King of Wands. Another leadership energy. A passionate energy. A driven energy. Scorpio, you're going through a death and a rebirth here. Complete transformation with releasing this dark wound, this fear, this insecurity, or whatever this is that's kind of going on deep, deep, deep down below the surface. This is like the final push with it. This is like done. It's done. No more, Scorpio. It's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to fully believe in yourself and trust in the magic that you are able to create for yourself. Trust in the seeds that you've planted already up to this point, Scorpio. You are a very giving, loving energy. You give a lot. And a lot of times you don't always open yourself up to receive. And I think it's time for you to receive a lot of what that message was saying yesterday even. It's time for you to receive, Scorpio. This is beautiful. I'm excited for you. It's going to feel scary. It may even feel overwhelming. You may feel bits of anxiety that come up throughout this transition, but it's going to be worth it all in the end. So let's see what doors are opening for you, Scorpio. What can we get for Scorpio? What doors are opening for Scorpio right now, Spirit? Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl old cords of pain, fade as the sunlight burns. Okay, let me read that again. Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sun's light burns. Pass this card on. Okay, sunset. It's clearing. The sun energy, the door that's opening up for you. Like I said, it's a finality right now. It's like a cycle completion. It's the end of those stale, painful energies that have kept you from taking action. Right? And we got Nomad on the bottom of the deck. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside you. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide, Scorpio. The time is now. Yes. I feel that so strong for you, Scorpio. Destiny underneath that. Like, I could just keep on going with these cards. Every time I glance over, it's another card, another message. Like, one door closes and another one opens. Plan the destiny. Unravel your future. Like, it is now. Wow. I love that for you. We'll get one final card for you, Scorpio. We're going to get an affirmation, and this will be something that you can use throughout the next couple of days or weeks to help you in taking this step, in allowing this transformation to occur. I think, like, more so than anything, the only thing that's required of you is to just let it take its course. Let this inspirational energy, this spark, let it take you. Let it take you. Like, fall and surrender completely into that energy, right? What else can we get? What is an affirmation for Scorpio? An affirmation to help Scorpio right now, Spirit. Can we get one message? An affirmation for Scorpio, please. One affirmation for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Ooh, I am perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I'm unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. Yes, again, that goes along with the talisman card and the spirit of place here. Knowing and trusting your intuition on such a deep level, Scorpio, that you don't doubt it for 1 second. And even if you catch yourself doubting it, you change that shit up real quick. Because you know deep in your soul what this calling is asking you to do, where it's taking you, where it's wanting to take you, and what's going to come of it on the other side. You already know. You already know. Just let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. That's all I got for you, Scorpio. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Again, feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the message resonates for you. But in the meantime, Scorpio, blessings to you. I believe in you. You are powerful, you are beautiful, and your big loving heart is about to freaking burst open with the magic like you probably have never experienced before, because this is huge transformation for you, Scorpio. So have a great day, guys. Bye.